Mastery is not just about being good at something. Mastery is not just about having knowledge. Mastery is not just about having talent. Mastery is when something has become so integrated, you embody it so well, it's so integrated into you that you can do it without using conscious resources. That's mastery. You embody it, right? It's so naturally to you. It's something that you actually live. You are lived transformation, right? Because you can't help other people transform unless you have actually transformed yourself. That is what mastery is about. It's literally a part of who you are. You're not trying to remember it. You're not forcing it. You're not pretending. You become it. That is what mastery is all about. That is what mastery is all about. That is what mastery is all about. So, okay. All right. So it looks like we are live. And, last week I shared with you guys that the highest level of wealth is mastery, right? Not muscle, not management, not even mind. Mastery is the highest level of wealth. Why? Why is that? Because people do not pay the most for information. They pay the most for transformation. That's what mastery actually is. And this week, I want to take that really just one step further for you guys, because it's literally, it's one thing to say that mastery is the highest level of wealth, but it's another thing to ask, what is mastery? What is mastery? So how do you recognize it? How do you extract it? And most importantly, how do you turn it into something you can create, you can package it, and use it to serve other people? That's literally what mastery is all about. How do you extract it? How do you package it? And how do you use it to serve other people? And that's literally what I want to talk about today. I want to talk about turning mastery into creation, right? Because mastery, if you look at what's really hidden inside, you may say, look, what I've mastered is something that has really blessed you, right? Blessed me to be able to be here to share. But mastery itself, if you look at extracting it and organize, can bless the world, not only just bless you, but you can literally bless other people. So again, welcome to today's live. And I'm really glad that you guys are actually here. And today we're going to talk about turning mastery into creation. Last week, we talked about the 4 levels of wealth. And we said that the highest level is mastery because mastery creates transformation. This week, I want to really take it into a more of a practical sense, that because a lot of people hear a message like that and think, that sounds powerful, right? But what does it actually really mean for me, right? For you, as you're watching this, how do I know what my mastery is? How do I turn what I know, what I have lived, and what I do so naturally into something that creates value for others? That's what we're going to be diving deep into today. So to transition from last week I said something very, very important. At the muscle level, you basically sell effort, right? Implementation, you're the one that generally does it. At the management level, which is the second highest level, that is leverage, right? You leverage effort. It's still implementation, but you're not doing it. You're delegating it to other people. And then the third level, highest level, is mind. The mind level, you teach your knowledge. This is where you're educating other people. And at the mastery level, which is the highest level of wealth creation, that's where those who are really wealthy build their wealth, is because they really create transformation for other people. That's literally the shift. But here's what most people miss. Mastery is not just about being good at something. Mastery is not just about having knowledge. Mastery is not just about having talent. Mastery is when something has become so integrated, you embody it so well, it's so integrated into you that you can do it without using conscious resources. That's mastery. You embody it, right? It's so naturally to you. It's something that you actually live. You are lived transformation, right? Because you can't help other people transform unless you have actually transformed yourself. And that is what mastery is about. It's literally a part of who you are. You're not trying to remember it. You're not forcing it. You're not pretending. You become it. That is what mastery is all about. So let's really define really in simple terms. Mastery is living transformation so deeply that you can extract it and create transformation for other people. That is what mastery is all about. It's what you do so well, so naturally, so consistently that other people struggle to do it, but for you, it feels normal, right? It's unconscious competency. And that's why so many people miss their actual own mastery, because what is most valuable in you often feels most obvious to you. You think, wait, that's just common, right? That's just common sense. That's just what I do. That's just how I think. That's really easy. What's easy for you is not easy for other people. That is mastery. Let me say that again. What is natural to you may be transformational to other people, to them. And if you don't learn to extract it, you'll keep overlooking the very thing that God put in you to create value for other people. So why do most people miss their mastery? Because most people miss their mastery really for three reasons. The very first reason is
Hello, Sisavan here. Before we dive into the video, I just wanted to really first off say thank you for being here. And because you're actually here, I'm going to invite you to attend our Dream Life, Dream Business Challenge. It's a challenge where we're going to walk you through how to live your dream life, how to love your dream business, build a business that you're absolutely in love with, waking up every single day doing what you know and love. I would love to have you to do three things. One is to like this video and comment your biggest takeaways, and then most importantly, subscribe so that when we drop a new training for you, you can actually be alerted as well. So again, I really appreciate you for being here, and subscribing to our channel is free, and we promise you we will not let you down with our content. So again, appreciate you being here. Thank you very, very much. Let's dive right into the video.
their mastery really for three reasons. The very first reason, it feels too natural, right? Because it becomes so easy. You assume it has little value. That's mastery. Second is they only respect what was hard to learn. They think that if I didn't suffer to learn it, it must not be worth much, and that's not true. And then third is they've never taken time to extract it, which is why we're actually here today. They've lived it, you've used it, you have benefited from it, but you never really um, slowed down long enough to really organize it. That's really where we're going to start today, and that is what and what is not organized cannot be multiplied in other people. So if you want to turn your mastery into creation, you must learn to extract what it actually is in you. And this framework that I'm going to share with you guys today is really going to give you the ability to create. There are 7 things you need to extract, right? I call them the 7 P's of mastery. The very first P is proficiency. Second is passion. Third is purpose. Fourth is problem that you actually solve. Fifth is payoff. The sixth is people who you're actually called to serve. And then the process that actually belongs to you. That's your framework, your method, your actual way, right? So let's really dive into every single P here. And we will start with proficiency. Proficiency this is what you know so well. People come to you for this all the time. People are asking you questions, you're coaching about it, you're sharing, you do it so unconsciously. With what you know, you're able to answer or to give value, right? Or to create value or to share so naturally, but it's not naturally for other people. Proficiency is what you know, what you understand, what you have gotten really, really good at, what you can do without competence and clarity, right? Because it's literally you're competent at it, you're really, really clear at it. It might be unclear to other people, all right, but it's not to you. This includes knowledge that you've actually gained, skills you've actually developed, lessons you've actually learned, patterns you actually recognize, wisdom that you've earned through experience. So ask yourself, what do I know that creates value? What do people ask me for help with consistently, right? What do I understand that others are still confused about? Your proficiency is not random. It's not, right? It is actually a part of you, and it is literally your greatest asset. So proficiency, right? So because what you know matters, but only when you know how to use it for someone else, right? What you know matters, but only when you know how to use it for someone else. So proficiency is the first part of mastery. The second part is passion, what you actually love. The second P is literally something that you are in love with. What it energizes you, it pulls you, right? It's what literally pulls you. It's not push energy, it's pull energy. It's what you can talk about for hours without being bored. As a matter of fact, it's something that you love so much that you actually would be willing to share, or talk about, or coach people on, um, or consult people on, or create from, even for free, right? Because you love it that much. Passion alone, though, is not enough, but passion does matter, because when proficiency and passion come together, you get power, right? It energizes you. When you love what you do, you stay with it longer. You go deeper into it, you sharpen it more, you serve from your overflow of abundance, not through obligation. So ask yourself, what do you love talking about? What do you love solving? What do you love helping people understand? Because passion is the fuel that keeps mastery alive. So the second part of mastery is passion. Then the third is purpose. Purpose is essentially, this is who you are and why it actually matters, why it matters to you, why it actually matters to your audience as well. The third P is purpose. Passion is what you love. Proficiency is what you know. Purpose is literally who you are. This is your essence. And if you look at the questions that you can ask yourself, why does this matter to you, right? Why does this matter to you? Why am I called to this? Why does this burden me? Why does this light me up? Why does this feel bigger than just making money? Purpose is where identity and assignment actually come together. I call it spiritual assignment, right? You're doing something that is in alignment with your actual assignment. This is the part where your life starts making sense. Your story, your scars, your lessons, your convictions, your values, all of that begins to actually connect. Passion tells you what you enjoy. Purpose tells you what you are here to actually carry. You're stepping into your purpose. You're stepping into your actual calling. That's a third part, which is your purpose. And then the fourth is problem. Problem is literally, it's what you can solve really, really, really well. This is where mastery becomes practical. This is where you can actually start applying it as well. Because no matter how gifted you are, if you cannot identify the problem you solve, people will not know why they need you. A gift without application stays inspirational. That's it, right? A gift without application stays inspirational. A gift applied, though, to a real problem becomes very valuable in the marketplace. Very valuable to your audience, very valuable to your potential clients, and definitely very valuable to the client to say yes to you. So ask yourself, what painful problem do you actually solve? What confusion do you actually clear up? What struggles do you help people move through or away from? What obstacles do you help people actually overcome? So
Hello, Steve Savan here. I hope you enjoyed and took a lot from this video. And if you are looking to, live life on your terms, right, to be able to build a business also that allows you to live, to work, to earn from anywhere. If you're looking to delegate and automate with people, then we're inviting you to our Dream Life, Dream Business Challenge. And finally, if you took a lot from this video and you actually want more, please please comment your biggest takeaways from this particular video, and most importantly, subscribe. It's free to do so, so that this way you can be alerted every single time we actually drop a video for you, some more additional training. And again, our content will not let you down. Again, thank you very much for listening to us. Thank you very much for being here. Let's, we'll see you on the next video.